Oh, man, this one's not over.
Tempers are running hot only days before the Great American Bash. Leave her out of it.
Hey, she was right there in the mix. That's no place for a lady, and she's no damn lady. See? What did I tell you?
I don't think that was because of what just happened. I think she held a grudge from a long time ago.
I'm alive, I can't complain no more. The sun out, baby, I don't see the rain no more. The watch.
Hey you. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. After everything we've been through, we deserve this. Oh, and I bought you a little something that I think you're gonna like. It's a really little something.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet, champ. This week is the beginning of the end for you, and you ain't going to see it coming.
Away from the Great American Bash. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside. We've yet to hear who will face the champ tonight.
In his current state of mind, he better hope he's got the night off.
He's certainly been distracted lately, perhaps too distracted to mount a serious defense of his championship.
If you let yourself get distracted by a woman or anything else, you don't deserve to hold that title.
All I'm saying is my hotel room's right down the street from the arena.
No, thank you.
What, you got something to say to me?
Oh my God, it's the #1 contender.
He just suckered the champ again.
That was perfect.
That idiot didn't even see it coming.
Don't tell me she's concerned. She's the reason he's in this mess.
Maybe so, but now he has to face one of them tonight here on SmackDown. He's doing his best to hide it, but you know he must still be in a lot of pain from that backstage assault.
And that's what you've got to do. Never let your opponent know you're hurting. But if I were him, I'd want to finish this one quick.
Listen. The cowardly way he set up the champion for that backstage ambush absolutely sickens me.
You say cowardly, I say genius. Look, I've said before, if the champ lets himself get distracted by personal issues, that's the kind of thing he should expect. And there's the counter. Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I got to look at that. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience. I'll never understand how Jeff Hardy can leave the house looking like that.
I don't know.
Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. 2. He was one step ahead on that one.
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think. These superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah? Well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put out pronto.
Gregory Helms used to enjoy tremendous fan support once upon a time, but he drove his fans away when his attitude changed.
Going up that turnbuckle hurts a hell of a lot less than coming down from it. He's 3 seconds away from victory. Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
This is gonna be big, one way or the other. I don't think he's got him covered.
1, 2, 3.
Even if you wind up winning a match,
that performance might have raised his profile around here.
yeah, and if he winds up being a contender, the champ's got no one to blame but himself.
I can only imagine that the champ must be reaching his boiling point.
He's been pulled in too many directions at once. He needs to focus.
You're absolutely right. His championship won't defend itself.
And there sure isn't a lack of superstars who would love to take it from him.
I'm so sorry about what happened last week. He's such a jerk. He just doesn't know when to let go. Listen, I'm gonna manage you tonight and try to make up for it, okay?
There's just over 2 weeks ago until the Great American Bash. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and the champion is in action tonight.
Yeah, against the #1 contender and his buddy. What's he thinking?
I'm not sure he's thinking, John. He's furious about that backstage assault earlier this week and wants payback.
And I understand that, but he would have been a lot better off waiting until the Great American Bash.
Listen.
He ambushed the champ last week and then faced him in a match. Now he's coming back for more.
Yeah, and he's not coming alone. I've got no idea what the champ was thinking when he accepted this match.
He's been jealous of the champion since he was first named the #1 contender. This is their third encounter. Will it be the last one?
It will be if the champ doesn't take care of himself. They're supposed to face each other at the Great American Bash, but I don't know if the champ will make it.
You know, as beautiful as she is, you've got to wonder if she's as much of a hindrance as she is an asset.
Yeah, but man, what an asset she's got. It is. I meant to say is.
There are a lot of rumors flying around that the champ is much more injured than he's letting on.
Only the champ knows for sure, but I wouldn't doubt it. He's been put through the ringer, and now he's accepted a handicap match. Not the smartest move. He slipped out of that one. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle. I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from person.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction. This is stupid. Why is he risking everything by going up there?
He could pin his opponent right here. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
I don't think anyone in this match is...
Oh, my. He looks like he might have sustained a head injury.
That could be a concussion. This could be the beginning of the end for him.
And nothing would delight that man more.
Nothing except winning the championship at the Great American Bash anyway.
Well, with the champ in this state, he might very well do just that.
There's no doubt in my mind that's exactly what he'll do.
Hello there. I thought you did really great last week against those two. I mean that. You looked so hot. But then again, you always do.
Just get a call from Maria? Is there something going on? Should I even bother managing you tonight? Maybe we should just call it quits. But if you want to convince me otherwise, win tonight.
We are just 9 days away from the Great American Bash. Michael Cole and John Bradshaw lay fielded ringside. And John, what do you think of the champ competing tonight?
I think he's an idiot. He's got a title defense next Sunday.
Rumor has it that it was his on-again, off-again girlfriend who talked him into it.
She's going to talk him right out of the championship if she keeps this up.
This is the second time he's faced the champion in recent weeks. I wonder how he'll look against him this time.
Considering how distracted and beat up the champ's been lately, I'm predicting that this guy's going to have a great night.
I'm starting to think that the champion may have made a big mistake getting involved with this woman.
You're only starting to think that? I've been saying that since day one. And by the way, where's her alleged ex-boyfriend?
1 week from this Sunday, his championship is on the line. Will he be in any shape to defend it?
I'd feel sorry for the guy if he wasn't such an idiot. He's got distracted by a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter, and now he's in danger of losing the title.
reversal.
So
look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
you got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
You know, I liked Booker a lot better before he discovered his royal heritage.
Yeah, but it wasn't until he stopped caring about the fans that he finally won the World Heavyweight Championship.
What's the point of being champion if you lose the respect of the...
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
He's got this crowd.
I think he's going to fly. He's 3 seconds away from victory.
2.
Watch it. He reversed it.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people...
Come on, quit showing off.
He could pin his opponent right here.
2.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
I'll never understand how Jeff Hardy can leave the house looking like that.
I don't know. I think the Jeff Hardy hairstyle is exactly what you might need to update.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
2.
Man, this one's turning. Going up that turnbuckle hurts a hell of a lot less than coming down from it.
And there's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Talk about superstars who don't have...
I don't believe it. You're telling me she's back with him now?
Her mind's like the beds at a $20 motel. Never made up.
The champion is absolutely livid. He's beside himself with rage.
And look at the effort this is costing him. This is literally the last of his energy.
Things are not looking good for the champion right now.
He's lost his girl and he's going to lose his title a week from this Sunday.
I gotta tell you, champ, after last night, you're out of that girl's head for sure. She's right back by my side where she belongs. You couldn't steal my woman, Essa, but I'm taking your championship at the Great American Bash.
Hey, baby. Sorry things didn't work out between us. I had fun, but a girl's got to think of her future, you know?
The Great American Bash is this Sunday. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside welcoming you to SmackDown, and from all accounts, our champion is in a foul mood tonight.
Of course he is. He's lost his girl and he's going to lose his title a week from this Sunday.
And tonight is a non-title preview of the Great American Bash main event.
Yeah, with the champ's eggs in the corner of the #1 contender, what's that going to do to his morale?
I don't know why he's so obsessed with winning back the woman who's left him several times now, but he certainly seems to be in a good mood.
Well, from what he's been saying, they had one heck of an evening last night. I just hope she didn't wear him out.
There are a number of words that could come to mind when I think of this woman, and I'm not sure I could say any of them on network television.
She's a handful, that's for sure. Maybe a couple.
The champion has been humbled in recent weeks. Can he pull himself together to pick up the win tonight and again at the Great American Bash?
For the sake of his career, he'd better. His priorities have been out of whack for a while now, and he better get his head together pronto. Wow, great reversal.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there. Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
And there's the counter.
And here's the cover.
1, 2.
Sometimes it seems like there's no risk too great for Jeff Hardy to take.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the... He's 3 seconds away from victory.
2.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
Yeah, the WWE fans aren't known for keeping their opinions to themselves. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground. And there's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
It's crazy to think that we actually get paid. Oh, man, this one's not over.
Tempers are running hot only days before the Great American Bash. Leave her out of it.
Hey, she was right there in the mix. That's no place for a lady, and she's no damn lady. See? What did I tell you?
I don't think that was because of what just happened. I think she held a grudge from a long time ago.
I hope you're ready for this championship match, yes, and after I beat you, try not to blame it on that crazy woman, okay?
Look, I know this has gotten personal, but let's not forget that business is business. I'll stick with whichever one of you walks out with the championship.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Great American Bash.
I predict it's going to be a great night for this man here.
You might be right. The champion has certainly been distracted lately.
And you can't worry about anything but the championship if you want to hold on to it.
One way or another, the outcome of this rivalry and the championship will be decided tonight. For the past 2 months, he's been embroiled in a bitter conflict with the champion. Tonight, they meet to settle the score.
And this has all the makings of a great match. Drama, jealousy, intensity. And let's not forget the championship itself.
The champion has been beaten and battered. There are some who said he wouldn't make it this far, but here he is, and he looks ready to fight.
I'm one of those who said he wouldn't make it, and I've got to admit I'm impressed. But here's the pin. This could be it.
2.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle. These people might not respect Chavo Guerrero, but they have to respect the legendary Guerrero family.
Well, and there's the fact that he's a phenomenal superstar in his own right as well.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes, too. Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy.
He's going for the cover.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be.
You got to be careful when you're going up there. That was a text.
He could pin his opponent right here.
2.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're... Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't.
Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk. I'll never understand how Jeff Hardy can leave the house looking like that.
I don't know. I think the Jeff Hardy hairstyle is exactly what you might need to update your image a little.
You'd never catch me wearing my hair that long. It's just unmanly. Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire. He's going up, and what goes up must come down. On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
3. What?
He did it. He did it. He retained the championship.
That was one of the most physically intense matches I have ever witnessed.
And look at this. Talk about a sore loser.
Throwing a tantrum isn't going to win him any points with the ladies, that's for sure.
And I don't think the champion's going to have any shortage of admirers.
Let me tell you, Michael, the women love the gold. Why, when I was champion.
Please spare us the details. This has been a great night. Let's not end it like that.
Well, I agree with you about one thing. This has been one hell of a pay-per-view.